Hey, Ray. So I'm over here with the Massachusetts Army National Guard this morning. Sergeant Major Robert Peters has so much good information for us. So why did you, that might have been practiced, why did you join the Army National Guard back in April 2001? It feels like it was so long ago.
It does, but it doesn't. Like it really goes by quick, like kids and everything. But no, I moved up from Florida in 2000. I came up, started going to college, didn't know a way to pay for it. Met a good friend who actually eventually became the best man at my wedding. He used to come over and hang out at my apartment. And one time he couldn't stay the night. Why? Oh, I'm in the National Guard. What's that? I'm in the infantry. We run around and we carry guns and we learn how to shoot things in the woods. And me being from Florida, kind of a redneck, I was like, yeah, all right, sign me up, you know, and that's kind of the way it went in the infantry. So,
but it was so much more than that, because that evolved into deployments. And I mean, you've been in for a long time at this period. So what is it like balancing your family and those deployments? Do you have any advice for anyone listening considering signing up?
Just support. Lean on your support and the people around you. I couldn't do it without my wife and without my kids. It was difficult for me to actually get out the door, but I think the military has a really good way of compartmentalizing. So you separate what's going on and what's going on at home, and you're off, say, having adventures or doing whatever. But the wife and the kids are going home and seeing the same thing, seeing the pictures, the wife's laying in bed, you know, with an empty pillow beside her, and it's tough for them. So I would say, one, support your family, appreciate them, especially when you come home, because the wife is the boss, you know, or your husband is the boss if you've deployed and you come back and it's your husband that's staying at home. Get settled in, relax, ask for help if you need it.
So I know that your daughter had a really unique way of coping when you were deployed, and you've ultimately taken some of that coping mechanism she started with and turned it into a business. So now you're transitioning out of this into becoming a business owner. What's that like?
Yeah, well, it's kind of freedom. Drop my retirement packet. I can kind of do what I want, but not really. But no, my wife, this last deployment was a field artillery deployment that I attached myself to, and I was an operations sergeant major. And so we were in Kabul in Afghanistan, and also in Iraq, 5 sites in Iraq. So my daughters were obviously at home and having a little bit of, they didn't have any issues, but she was going to art, she was in school, she started drawing, and she was drawing these questionable things, like a kid cowering in the corner with words, disparaging words around it. So the art teacher called my wife and said, hey, we need to have a sit down. But she said that's just the way that she copes, and she's expressing herself, and her grades didn't drop. She stayed still a wonderful daughter, kid, you know, plays sports, very active in the community, and that never changed. And for me, that was like an aha moment, more because I appreciate art. You know, I like looking at it and understanding it. I can't do it. I can draw stick figures, but they're crooked. But I can understand it and appreciate it, but I never really understood the therapy behind it and the real effects that it can have.
So I do love that you're going to be back in just a little while, and we're actually going to talk about the children's art classes and how that has translated into being a business for you. Thank you, honestly, for your sacrifice. I've been there, done that with a husband in the military, and it's hard, and you're incredible.
Yeah, well, thank him, and thank you, too, because the family really does put all the work, so I appreciate you very much.